back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Also, we have Patreon, and becoming a member is also really good. And then Wraithax.eth domain name. And this is the last day I will ever tell you that it is not Brownantial advice. Our good friend Justin has not renewed. Maybe he will renew at some point. I'll keep you posted. So we have a lot to go over today. If you have any questions on Earth 2 as well, we had a massive news drop I did a video on before. The price of Essence, I do actually think is good and bad for Earth 2's Essence. I don't think we are listed in Q3. I think that's going to be pushed back till Q4, maybe even Q1 of next year, but I am extraordinarily happy with when it does. I feel like we have a certain amount of utility. We have a certain amount of only a certain circulating supply, and a lot of that circulating supply has really been dwindling. So I'm, like I said, very excited. I just gotta say one thing. The picture, it's crypto. Okay, all right. Yeah, wasn't sure what it was. Sorry. You know, when someone posts like a picture, or they go and they say, "Oh, hey, look at this," and I'm sure it's some piece of art, it's something whatever, but it looks like something else. Anyway. So I got MCP before. Let's take a walk on the wild side and take a look about that. Let's go to the Veve app and let's see what we got. So should I all right, all right, you know what it looks like, right? What it looks like, right? Okay. I am a Diamond 3. A Diamond 3, I'm not sure really what the levels are. I know there's Master and Beginner, and there is other stuff. Okay, there we go. There we go. Realize what it was. Okay, so my MCP points balance, and I've seen people have millions of points. I have 319,000 points. Some people are so innocent, and I love that. So this goes into the strategies that we'll go into. Points to the next level is 312, and everyone keeps saying like, "Hey, I got this many points this day, and this many points, the next day. What's with that? It shouldn't really change. I haven't bought or sold anything." Be advised, those points are still calculating. Those points are still going and saying like, "Okay, we have." Let's say I gained 40 points yesterday. I don't think I really gained 40 points yesterday. I feel like it was definitely more than that. It just happens to be that, excuse me. It just happens to be that those points are still calculating. But also there is a difference between the MCP, excuse me, the MCP rank, the MCP points balance, and then what your MCP level is. It appears, I think Sergio did he had a good post on this. Let me go find that. Sergio had gone and posted the MCP level so far. What I've gathered from looking at this list, it's levels 1 through 15. It takes about 1,000 points to get to the next level. So if you're level 1 or level 9 or level 12, you need another 1,000 points to get to that next level. Not really too hard to get. Then from about level 16 to 21, it'll take you about 5,000 points. And then it progressively takes more and more points each until eventually it'll max out at around 20,000 points to reach the next highest level. I'm not 100% sure what mine is. I think I'm about to go over this nice inflection point because I am MCP level 39. By tomorrow, I should be MCP level 40 because all I need is a couple hundred more points. And then I'll let you know how much it says. The graphic was created and compiled by Twitter user @ThomasG_23. To clarify, these are the amount of points needed to get to that level. So for instance, if you are now on level 44, I could use your screenshot to add the points needed for level 45 spreadsheet. So if a screenshot of your MCP points and the level does not appear here, please post below. And you take a look. Oh my God, some people if you're at level 67, really close to 69, it takes you 1.5 million points to get to the next level. Jesus, man, these people are nuts. Me at level 39, oh wait. Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's not additional points. It takes up to level 39 let's say you need 296,000 points to get to level 39. Because I have 319 and I only have a couple left, assuming it should take 320,000 points to get to level 40. Then there's 24,000 points, 24,605 points to get to the next level. So once I get 300,000 flat, I would need an additional 24,605 points. After that, it is 25,785 points. Quick maths. So you could, again, Sergio Rodriguez does a whole breakdown. I don't know why this is being so light. I need to get it down there. Okay. He does a whole breakdown there for you. Go over on the Facebook and search that. Better like this. A little better, yes. Okay. Tap says hi, by the way. Taps is Taps is a good. I know everyone keeps asking for him. Everyone keeps also asking me to stop the wedding, like was on there, because Taps belongs to everyone. Anyway, this is looking a little cloudy. Does that look a little better? Oh, that looks much better in my opinion. Now you can see this face in 4K. We'll take a look at some other news before we get. Okay, so if you go over to the MCP points and you click on like MCP level, it doesn't matter which question mark you click. And it says learn more about Master Collector Program. It'll take you over to the Medium article. And for those, and I've done videos on this before, and be advised, I think maybe 25-30% of people have MCP in beta now. You are, just because you don't have it like rolled out onto you doesn't mean that you're like losing points. It's not calculated for the days that you aren't rolled into it. It just means that they haven't actually been calculated for you yet. They are still accruing for you in your account. All I have to do is press that button. It does roll out to different people every single week. We should get it completely, fully rolled out in Q2. Are we going to be able to have the... Again, the queue system is next up online. I think Mitch or Nestor, I think Mitch had mentioned that over in a space or over on Twitter that the queue line is coming next. Obviously, you need to have this fully rolled out before the queue system is rolled out. It shouldn't be that hard. They've been talking about the queue system for a while, so I would expect the queue system next quarter as well. If we can get that, great. If not, no big deal. We can just wait till Q3. But next quarter, I also definitely expect Viviverse. We had Reese go over and say that, let me go and take a look-see here. He had it gone over and said the phases and rollouts for all of Viviverse. Phase 1 was supposed to be Q1. Phase 2 is supposed to be Q2. Again, those are target goals and those are guidelines. Those are not firm numbers, are not firm dates. So Phase 1, VV home space and accessories, I expect that in Q2. Phase 2, which is supposed to be in Q2, worlds, mean VV City, IP branded worlds. I do expect that this year. I do expect that Q3, probably Q4, but that should be, again, that should also be relatively done. I'm just trying to think of how much they want to roll out before then. Again, obviously, let's say the queue system's already done. Well, you need to roll out MCP before you have the queue system. Let's say they're ready to go on bronze tickets, but you need to have a bunch of OUP sorted out before you have that. You need to have the OMI spot wallet. You need to have a bunch of other stuff. So it just makes sense that you would have to have a it just makes sense that you would have to have those things before certain things rolled out. So I'm going to say a bunch of things on OUP and on the Vverse are probably already done. They're just waiting for other things to happen that need to go in tandem with it. Phase 3, you have the customizable avatars, which Ready Player Me is... They're very efficient at what they do. I'm pretty sure those shouldn't take too long either. But again, that is Phase 3. So wait till next year. Most likely. They could surprise us. Who knows? Oh yeah. So anyway, the Master Collector Program. One-off points. Go over this real quick. Anyone that comes on, becomes a new user, 100 points automatically. It's like getting your name right on the SAT. Randy Chavez. Like Sandy Cheeks when she writes that on the entry list for the, the anchor arm thing. You get 100 points just for signing up. When you complete a set, it's like in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. They were negotiating over price, Jack Sparrow and Davy Jones. And it's like, okay, how much is my soul worth? And Davy Jones like, 100 souls. And then Jack Sparrow's like, okay, 100 souls. So him and Mr. Gibbs go to Tortuga because it says, he never mentioned the condition in which these souls may be. There is no condition on which those sets have to be. They don't have to be sets of 12 or sets of 6 or sets of 1. Why would you go on and spend, thousands of dollars or, let's say 5 figures on a Spider-Man set when you could just get a, a postage stamp, literally one postage stamp from USPS, the Women's Strong one that just came out recently. It's like $8. So it's 100 points received when completing any set. That being said, obviously you get more points the higher in rarity things are. Where was it here? Rarity bonus. If it is a rare, if you have something that's a rare, it's an extra quarter of a point. If it's an ultra rare, it's an extra half a point. If it's a secret rare, it's an extra 5 points. So those that DC poster that remember we had for Christmas, those DC posters, there's 3 of them. They're like Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays ones. I feel like those are the best bang for your buck because there's 3 of them. I think they're like $15 or $20 each. And again, they're not repeating. Like I have 3 of the Fantastic Four holiday posters, and I get full points for 1. But when you go and you have duplicate sets, like my second set of that is only worth 30% of the points of that original set. So let's say I got 5 points for 1. What's 30% of that? That is 1.5 points. And then the third set is 20 points of that. So it goes from 5 points, 3 points to 1 point. 5 points, 1.5 point to 1 point. So it doesn't really make too much sense to stack unless, again, not in the MCP version. If you like to stack because you like it, great. If you like to stack because you think that it's easier to sell, because again, if you're with a bunch of different collectibles, say you have $20,000, you get 20 different collectibles at 1,000 each, and most of them stay flat, but 2 of them go up. Okay, well then those 2 go up, great. But if you have 20 of one and that goes up just a little bit, you're actually going up a lot because you have 20 of them. So that's where I think stacking really helps. The comics are a little bit different. I don't have that many comics. I've been like shunned for my lack of comics. I only have 177. I'm trying, guys. I will get more. I bought a couple more things today. Speaking of a couple more things that I bought, one of which was the Fantastic Four. It was the Mr. Fantastic. And I get it, like Chavez. This is a drop where the ultra rare, even though, oh man, I didn't want to do that. Where the ultra rare is, out of the 2,600 editions that we had, which actually mean 2510, 1,454, more than half were burned. And this is the ultra rare, and it's still going under retail despite that. I get it. I understand. Why would I buy something like that? This is one of the few superhero things, and it's a family, not just one superhero, where you have Sue Storm, and you have Reed Richards, and then you have the card. So I feel like we're going to get Ben Grimm, and then we're going to get Johnny Blaze as well. I feel like we are, and I just feel like there might be a little bit of, collect all of them and you get something. That's just, I don't know. I like them. Do I like them enough to keep them forever? No. When they go up, I'll probably sell, or when I get the airdrop, probably sell. But it was also just annoying me, the OCD. He was the only one I didn't have, so I like him. That being said, I am going to sell the Fantastic Four cards at some point. Like I said, I have 3. Currently going for $50. The cheapest sub 100 is mine for 100. And then it's something else that goes to 130. Anyway. So the comics are another one. Comic daily point bonus. You have common comics that you can get for under $2. I buy comics every single day, like 1 or 2 each day. And they are a common, you will get 0.25 points for every common that you have. And you have some math that you can do here. An uncommon, which may or may not be worth double the amount, is worth double the amount of MCP points at 0.5 point. And then when you have a rare, you don't just double the amount, you 4x the amount. So instead of going multiplying by 2, you multiply by 4. So if you have, and from a common, you multiply by 8. So if you have a common, that's $2. Or if you have a rare, that is $8. Okay, the rare does cost 4 times more. However, it does get you 8 times more the points. So that is a better bang for your buck if you want. Now, we don't have any clue about which ones are going to be able to be burnable. Like, can you burn a whole bunch of MC1s to get a really cool MC1? I don't know, maybe. The ultra rares and the secret rares, I don't think are really worth it as far as MCP points are concerned. Because the ultra rare, it only gives you an additional point. It's an increase of 50%, going from 2 to 3 points. The secret rare does double, goes from 3 to 6. But again, the cost benefit analysis of that, if you can find a rare for $8, that's probably going to be the best option. Even a rare for like $10, farm those all day. Now, granted, that's for MCP points. That doesn't have to do necessarily with ranking your top 500 wallets. That's why I've been buying, a lot of the really cheap stuff. I've also been buying a little bit of OMI. So I have 155.5 million OMI. I will have 156 million OMI by tomorrow. And I know I've been telling y'all I'm getting to 160 soon. I will. I promise. It's baby steps. I'll get 156 tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the rest of that OMI by the end of the week. If I can, great. If not, gotta wait till next week. I had a call with some of my whales have been extraordinarily busy, but I had a call with one the other day and one just today. One did take advantage of the 0007s. The other was a little too late. We're like 0008. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I missed 000785. Now I have to get at 000801. It's like, I mean, I get it. There's a difference, but yeah, these prices are pretty low. Are they putting in like $500,000 each? No, they've already put in, quite a large amount. But they are getting, $8,000 here, $20,000 there. One friend literally bought like he bought like 20 million OMI, just like right off the bat. Like just phone call. Yeah, 20 million. Okay, all right, that's nice. Anyway, moving on here. Where was I going for the? All right, Bitcoin Archive had posts. Nasdaq institutions are not backing away from Bitcoin and crypto, but they want trusted partners, and also breaking Nasdaq to offer Bitcoin and crypto trading from the block. Well, that was pretty dope. Commons Crypto writes, wow, watching these 2023 Disney Years of Wonder phantom sealed boxes with our 10 packs per box sell for $500, and sealed cases, which are 10 boxes, so there's 100 packs, for $6,000 is making us incredibly bullish for the future of these Veve official digital collectibles, especially with international markets. The Disney fan base is incredible. Even the binders are selling for $150. So again, you have a bunch of these that are selling for well over $500, some over $600. And these are the sold listings, so it's not just, oh, that's the current bid and shit. No, those are sold. And then you have the cases, which again, going for $6,000 and over. Again, those are sold listings. I really should. Again, out of the platinum moments, Mini I think is most undervalued. So I would put it as Minnie, Dumbo, Mickey, Donald. Minnie being up top as I think most undervalued. I would say Dumbo would be the next right after her, and then Mickey, and then it's like, well, Chavez, Mickey's the face of the company. I get that, and I recognize, and I myself have put Mickey as in the top 3 Mickeys that we have. Obviously, Partners being first, Steamboat Willie Ultra Rare being second, and then this one being third. But that Steamboat Willie Ultra Rare that don't have that first appearance, which I believe he should, even though he's not. Who knows what happens with that? We'll see. Again, if you don't have the money for the ultra rare, it's only a couple $100 now. You could buy the common or the uncommon at much, much cheaper prices. But again, out of the 6,900, everyone comment nice down below with 69. Out of the 6,900, of the Steamboat Willie ultra rares there are, I don't know how many belong to bots. I don't know how many are in those locked accounts. We have to remember there's anywhere between 900,000 and 1 million locked accounts that were associated with bots, were associated with, the gem scare and all that jazz. So yeah, there's a lot less product out there than we realize. It's very, very exciting. I'm very, very excited. If anyone knows Cool Mo, he'll be on the podcast tomorrow. I just have to make a thumbnail. That'll be fun. I'm not 100% sure what time, but we have a lot to talk about. And then we also have an idea that we want to talk about too. I won't say the idea. I won't say the idea right now, but it goes along the lines of thinking differently and having each collectible represent something that. Some people have mentioned ideas that are similar to it, but I don't know. He just gave me the idea before, so we're going to see what we're going to do with it. I'll keep posted. Anyway, it's time for me to get the comments. What we got here? A lot of comments. Robert M. says, buy the comic rares, as long as they are under 6 gems, bang for your buck, and uncommon, or whatever you like, easy peasy. Yeah. Okay. Even the rares at $8, I think, is really good. But if you can find them for 6, but boy howdy, by all means, MCP, go crazy. Liz says things are starting to get exciting. They are. They are 100%. Oh, okay. Sorry. Needed that. Yeah. And I hate to say it, but collectibles are going to go up most likely before OMI. A lot of people have MCP. A lot of people have crypto pay-in. I do not. I will never get crypto pay-in because I live in New York. New York sucks. But we have I'm probably looking to move towards the end of the year. Right now I am looking at North Carolina. I just got a buddy of mine that lives there. I served with him. He's a cool dude. He's like, yeah, Chavez, I got a room. And he's got this dog. Dog's name's Alex. It's a beautiful German Shepherd dog. Obviously, I would stay here forever. I love my friends, but they're going to get pregnant. If they're not now, they'll be very, very quickly. And in a couple months, I'll need to, they'll need the room. So at that point, when I'm out of New York and I do not need to worry about New York's really god-awful crappy laws, I can go and have crypto pay-in at that point. So that being said, I do want another Veve logo. The Veve logo did go below 4K today. I don't have money for it right now, but sorry, hang on. That was a big piece of jerky, and it was really chewy. Okay. So I would, I'll keep you all posted. Again, why would I not want to take some money, put it into collectibles, watch it go up quite a bit, watch OMI stay the same, sell the collectibles and go into OMI. I probably should do that. Again, OMI, I think, obviously long term, I don't think anything outperforms it, but, and again, you don't have to do that with just that. You do it partner statue, reso, any which way you want, whatever collectible you think is going to go up first, comment down below. I would guess, like I said, partner statue definitely in the long term. But that ultra rare Spider-Man, pretty dope. But again, Disney, it just sucks that 8.5% fee. 8.5% at a couple grand is not that much. A couple $100. 8.5% of $50,000. Yeah, it's it's a lot of money. It's 4,150, 4,250. It takes a lot. Veve Zombie says, hey Randy, you should definitely have your YouTuber Veve investments on his content. Amazing. You should definitely have the YouTuber Veve investments on his content. Wait, whose content? What content? Oh, I'm lost. Well, it says, thoughts on Veve using some of their OMI to buy back collectibles on the marketplace, sort of like a stock buyback. I don't know. I mean, that, instead of using their funds to buy OMI, use the OMI that's in the biz dev wallet to buy collectibles that are not in the store. Well, they couldn't do that. They could use that OMI to purchase the gem. I'd rather them not do that, because the only way they could do that is if they use their OMI to purchase gems in that gem pool and then use those gems to buy from the store. I would much rather, because again, like, why am I against that? Because what Chavez is burning OMI. I agree. But that gem pool is made for the people. And I don't know how people, I would not like it if, like, if there was more than enough gems in that gem pool and not a lot of people were using their OMI to buy gems, fine. That's fair. I just don't want it to happen where, oh, hey, there's these 8,000 other people that would have loved to use their OMI for this gem pool, but now they can't because Veve just used, their OMI to buy those gems, so they could buy stuff back from the market. I just, like I said, if the first scenario happens where there's like nobody really using their OMI and then they use, that's fine. Burn that OMI from the dev log, whatever. But does that make sense? Let me know if you think that's a good reason to not do that. Robert M says, like the Spider-Mans. I love the Spider-Mans. I love all the Spider-Mans. Robert M says, that was still in store. I doubt it would open a bunch of mess from the Twitter peeps. People always mad at Twitter. People always, so if you missed it on my video before, big shout out to, I'm forgetting the Twitter handle here. I'm getting old. Big shout out to, what the fudge was the name? Oh my god. Oh, also we have to go over Dan buying I don't know if it was Dan, although his name's on the freaking car. We have to go over the Collectors at Heart car. I'll get to that in a minute. I just wanted to do my shout out. Retail Pleb. Retail Reply Guy, also known as Retail Pleb, over on the Twitter, is, big shout out to this guy, big respect, is somebody that is putting his money where his mouth is. I said, or boy, are you in for a surprise, because Veve Viral had thrown out a post saying, how likely is OMI to reach at least 1 penny by spring of 2025? And 39%, including me, had mentioned, yeah, a greater than 70% chance. I think it's 100% chance. I think we do it by 2024. 12% of people were a coin flip between 40 and 70%. 14% of people don't have too much faith in it that'll happen. They think 10 to 40% will, that chance that'll happen. And 35%, over 1/3 of the people that took this poll, which was like 1,500 votes, said that there was a less than 10% chance that OMI reaches 1 penny by spring of 2025. That is 2 years away. So, of course, I go and I say, like, boy, are some of y'all in for a surprise. There was somebody that said, Randy, I know you moon hard, but be logical. We will be lucky to hit that by 2025. So I just commented, like, want to bet 10K? Like, if you're so confident, let's bet 10K. And it wasn't the person that made the original comment, but Retail Pleb at Retail Reply Guy says, I'll happily take that bet. 1 cent anytime in 2024. Deadline is December 31st of 2024. And if I lost, I'd be absolutely delighted. Private messaged him with Foster Hilt as escrow guy, and deal is done. So I have a 5K bet that says we will get to either KuCoin, Binance, or Coinbase by the end of this year. And I have a $10,000 bet that we will get 1 penny at some point next year. Again, if y'all disagree, DM me. We'll set up another bet. I've no issue. And again, I love everyone. And people are just like, Randy, this is a horrible deal for you. Let's say it doesn't work out, you lose 10K. But let's say it does work out, yeah, you get 10K, but the price is over one penny. So Retail Pleb Guy wins either way. I hope he wins either way. I mean, I hope everybody wins. But here's the thing. They say it's not a great deal for me because I get, what is 10K to me if, OMI's at a penny and I have $1.5 million? Yeah, I get it. Not that much. But what is it to me if it's not that and I have to pay it? Okay, yeah, I get it. It's going to hurt. However, because I'm so confident that we will be a penny at some point next year, maybe this year, but most likely next year, I'm not going to turn down 10K. Like why would I do? That's giving away free money. If somebody wants to like put that up, like I'll take it. So yeah, I would advise people not to do that, even though I'm not a financial advisor anymore. Actually, speaking of financial advisor, this is about two years ago and a couple days. I retired. I went to clean out my office a couple days later, and here's the video for it. Okay, wait. So I go to clean out the office, and I get a sash that says I'm retired. My black nail polish. And I also get a happy retirement sign. Yay! And I got balloons. Bowser jacket. And oh, they didn't post the rest of it. Snapchat didn't post the rest of it. There was a cake topper on the 7-Eleven pizza. It was great. Super fantastic. Anyway, where was I? Spider-Man, yep. Sean Grasmick, what's up, Randy? What's up? Cool Mo says things are starting to warm up. Oh, Cool Mo saying it's starting to warm up. I see what you did there. Robert M says the floors are rising, so got to get the cheap sets. The L stamp set is pretty cheap. Got a lot of stamp sets. 007 glider easy set too. They are good. Honestly, the stamps are very cheap. The posters are very cheap. A lot of the decon artist stuff, that is cheap AF. The decon stuff is, oh my god. Decon stuff is ridiculously cheap. So those are really good sets to get. Coolmo says agree. People are starting to see MCP potential. Every single new person that gets MCP want to get more points to get to the next level. Why? Because when you're winning on MCP, when you're winning in the virtual world, you're winning in real life. Why does it feel so good to go and like get your Pikachu to raise level? Yes, I did it. Because that's progress. That's something that you're working towards something, and it gives you that serotonin dump, those feel-good chemicals in your brain without actually having to work very hard. Freaking genius. Freaking genius. And again, same thing. There's no physical exertion that you have to do. You don't have to feel uncomfortable to reach these new levels. You don't have to really try. All you have to do is spend money. And you get that level. Yes, got the next level. When do I get the next level? All right, time to work more so I can spend more money to get the next level. And again, is everybody going to think like that? No, it's just going to be an added benefit for most people. Oh, hey, I wasn't going to get this, but if I get this, then I get the next level or more points. Yeah, this is, oh god, we're going to be so freaking rich. This is insane. People are not going to be able to stop themselves from spending money. Whether by court order or by themselves, I guarantee you, Vivi at some point has to say, like, if you have a gambling problem, if you have a spending problem, please reach out to this number. Some people might be laughing now, but I guarantee you that happens. 100%. Anyway. SoCal OMI says, is something going on Twitter about big wallets and lots of secret rares moving? I mean, big wallets are getting all the secret rares, sure. Time to put... wait, okay, all right. Nice. Oh, I thought that was mine from last night. I thought it was... Anyway, sorry. Lady friend. My Smarty Pants says, let's go, except for MCP. Let's go, Smarty Pants. Let's go. Yeah, so be advised, Smarty Pants has 485 Plutos. Lenticular card. Like, Jesus, man. Has a lot more collectibles, a lot more comics than I do. He's a big whale. And here's what I actually don't like. I like that it's random. I like that I didn't get one until a lot of other people got MCP. But in this type of industry, you really got to take care of your whales. And I feel like Smarty Pants, who's in the top 50, I think top 40, should probably been the first one to get MCP. The top 100 wallets probably should have got MCP first. Take care of the whales, take care of the people that support you, and then do everything else. And again, they don't do that. It was completely random. A bunch of people got it before I did, and I do like the most free advertising for this community or for the VV. And then you have other whales that still don't have it. So if you don't have it yet, again, you'll get it. I promise. It'll be fully rolled out at some point next quarter. Okay, Twitter about big wallets and secret rares moving. I don't know. Oh god, they have a Trump versus DeSantis thing. Oh, Mario Narfall, I love you, but why are you having the space when I'm live? Ecosystem. Yeah, so there is a Twitter space. And someone is exposed for free airdrops from VV Wallet. First off, I am 100% positive that this is just a FUD space, that is a clickbait space to get people to be in there. That being said, aside from that, here, VV again is a private company. They can do with their product whatever they want. If they go and they happen to slide collectibles to everyone every now and then, that is their prerogative. They do not owe us anything. So but again, I'm not even sure that that's true. If it is, like I said, see that explanation. Anyway, moving on. Robert M says Roger's poster is another cheap set. Yeah, he is. He's very cheap. A lot of the posters are cheap. There you go, lady friend. Yeah, heard that. Winky face, smiley face, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, clear throat, step on foot. The RPM 87 says, yo, what up, RPM 87? Robert M says the Coca-Cola Caravan is another easy one. There's a lot. One of my favorite sets is just I don't have two of them, so it's not really my favorite. It's my favorite because the Marvel Mighty's chimichanga truck. It is like 11 gems. It's a full set. And there's like 6,400, 6,500 of them. And again, that was around the time of July of last year when there was a lot of bots. So how do you go and how many of those are actually available? And it's the only Marvel Mighty set that has that's a truck and, the only vehicle in Marvel Mighties. And on top of that, it is the only Marvel Mighty set that is not a series. So going all the way from Captain America, you see on the bottom left, bottom right, wherever that is for you, it says series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's no series on this one. And you said, well, Chavez, it's because it's a singular truck. All the rest of these have, they have multiple collectibles in it. Well, not Captain Carter. Captain Carter, what if? It's just, there's just one of her. And that's still a series. So they've never answered. They've never been fully clear on why that one is left conspicuously absent from that. But they do their thing. Eva says, let's go. All right, moving on. RPM 87 says Miami comeback. Oh, Miami would be dope. Robert, I'm sorry, excited. Yeah, no, by all means, comment away. Miami comeback, like, am I going to Miami? We're not in Miami. We're working. I cannot wait to see Rabby next month. See Wet Wizard next month. Oh, I love him so much. He's so cool. I'll take pictures. I'm gonna hug him, squeeze him. I'm gonna have a party. It's gonna be great. And I'm gonna make sure that my body. Sorry. Moving on. Jordan Riz says, yo, Randy. Yo, what up, Jordan? How's it going? Andrew Garcia says MCP rank basically does not matter. It is supposed to change every day and ranks the point you gathered yesterday against someone else's. I wouldn't say it doesn't matter. I would say that no, it definitely matters. It's a competition. It's a leaderboard. Yeah. This is gonna be very fun. It says also has confirmed the MCV calculation is still pretty bugged and being tweaked every day. Agreed. That's why we're all still in beta. You'll get different points every day because we're all still in beta. Third reason that's correct, Manuel. Bill says, "Where's Taps?" Taps just got back from a trip. We'll talk tomorrow. I'll see where he's at on certain things. But like I said, he just got back from a trip. I will go and whisper sweet nothings into his ear via headset, via telefono tomorrow, and let him know that you're all thinking of him. It'd be nice. You guys still waiting on MCP? A lot of people are still. Robert Adams has a lot of Twitter stuff, Veve, main wallet, lots of stuff moving to another wallet. Not sold, like an airdrop, Cigar Spider-Man, Mint 50, etc. Typical Sunday in NFT land. I would wait for official word on Veve from it, see like what it is, what they're doing. Because again, some people, whether they find certain things on a Mutascan or find stuff, whatever, on the blockchain, I feel like that only tells half the story, if that. Dagusto T says, love you, man. Oh, love you guys too. You guys are great. Player wants. I don't see my MCP points. Where do I see it? So it should just say. The MCP points balance right under your rank. Mine's Diamond 3. The points balance is right under there. Do not look at my little tiny amount of gems. Yeah. Yes. Here, where you'll be meeting up. Yes. Yes, that place. Wes says only 177 comics. Don't at me, Wes. Don't at me. I'm feeling attacked right now. Damn. I'll get more. I always get more. I will get up to 200 comics in Q2. You heard that right. 23 more comics, which is nothing. You're probably gonna do that one day. Yeah. SoCal Omi Homie says Vivi wallet just sent a 2-digit AF secret rare to Vivi user. Oh, was it me? I doubt it was me. 2-digit AF secret. Oh, no. I feel like I know what that is. It's yeah. That's Is it a known Vivi user? Is it a known Vivi wallet, or is it yeah? I feel like that's a nothing burger. Brandon M says, anyone get Starry Night? I got animated in early access. Yo, all right. So Elman X had that drop today. I think that was Van Gogh's Starry Night. Be advised, what I see happening with Palm, what I see happening with Elman, what I see happening with a lot of other places where the drops might not necessarily go as smoothly as what Vivi has. Where were we 2 years ago? We were in this exact boat where you could not log on, where it says that by now it would log you back off. The servers would crash. Give it time. If you're Palm working on the comics, if you are Elman trying to get Starry Night, it's gonna take some time. It'll get better. I promise. It's going to get better. It always does. Well, unless the company's gonna die. But again, I think they're fine. But it's great to see that it's animated in early access. That's dope. James says Vivi hacked him now. No, that's crazy, James. So I got all my homies says maybe he says not a sale. Multiple Spider-Man secret rares airdrop from Vivi into JDS the Movies wallet. Also non-public mints, including AF15 secret rare 50, hundreds of airdrops. JDS the Movies wallet. Do we know who JDS is? And also tag me in that. Orange Bag Lady. Hello. Where was I here? Twitter. Can someone send that to me? Those things in a what do you call it? Send it to me on Twitter Messenger, por favor. In my DMs, slide up into those DMs. I'm gonna have so much fun. I can't heckin' wait for that. We've got maybe it's gonna be in one of my messages already, one of my existing messages. Nope, I don't think it will be. And be advised, when people send links, I just don't have it. It just doesn't show up on my phone. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Orange Bag Lady, hope you're doing well. Come on the podcast at some point. I miss you. Jay-Z says AOBL. Orange Bag Lady says, what up? What up, Jay? Super Shane 420 says, I will bet you 20K. 20. Okay, let's do it. Instagram, link down below. Link down below to my Instagram. Pablo Stoner Maravit says, let's go. What up, Pablo? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Punch. Hope you're doing well, brother. Love you, man. Pablo's master collector. Vivi Zombie says, sorry, Randy, was using the mic to text. You should definitely have the YouTuber Vivi Investments on your channel. His content is amazing. I will check him out. Thank you for the recommendation. Recommendario. SoCal Omi Homie says, spaces are growing on the subjects. I don't know enough. 1 penny is not that high. No. If you don't know enough about it, I don't want to have you commit $20,000 if you're not 100% sure what you're getting into. That'd be wrong with me. If you do know and you're confident in your decision, by all means, I'll take the cash. Yeah. So again, a lot of people, especially a lot of those people that are on that particular space right now that are speaking, they tend to make mountains out of molehills, blow a lot of things up that really are nothing burgers. Like I said, I'm not even going to listen to that space. You don't know what's true. You don't know what's not. Maybe you could have something that has a hint of truth in it, completely taken out of context. It's like literally like, what, like, you have nothing better to do. Super Shane says it's a mental thing that makes us spend money, etc. It is science. It's biology, and Vivi's hacking right into it. Super Shane says just like a freaking video game. Heck yeah. Super Shane says I already have trouble. It is 1,000% addictive AF. Yeah, it is. It's 100%. Only Token says LOL 1 cent. Yeah, very easy to get. SoCal Omi Homie says Kay just tweeted maybe he brokered an OTC deal on behalf of investors from a fund. In the past, David said they wanted KYB for some investor funds wanting to buy over the counter. Yeah, it's a good point as well. Take a picture of that just in case. And also, what I have not had any of y'all do, Ugat, is I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button right there. That is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are, you know what they are. And we are a couple of sleeps away from having the next episode of Mandalorian. Love that show so much. Yeah, that's possible. When you have, I don't know how much I can go into that. I've done a video on it before. I've done a live stream on it before. There is a Singaporean fund. I forget what they're called. That they're basically their version of 401ks is let's call them jerky. Their version of 401ks is called Jack. It's called Jacklinks. Their version of 401ks is called Jacklinks, and there's one company that pretty much monitors all of Singaporeans' funds. They have the normal stuff. They invest in stocks and bonds, ETFs, hedges, all that. And one of the new things that they created last year was a space for NFTs. Again, if we are talking about the type, and this is like the GDP of like a country. This is the retirement savings of a country. This is not just like your Web3 bro that is just like, yo, decentralization or nothing. These are people that are in this real world, this real physical world, and their retirement's going into this. If I want to pitch my idea and I want to work in this business again of being in ETFs and managing people's money, what am I going to pitch to these 30 to 55-year-olds that have these 401ks, that have these Jacklinks, that have these retirement funds? Am I going to pitch them? Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of you guys get a pixelated Bored Ape. It is a picture of an ape that looks almost exactly like 9,999 others, and that's all that'll ever be made. And there is no others are going to be made. So you cannot get really global awareness, global whatever. You can get one of these, and you can't do anything with it. It is a JPEG. Versus, hey, so yeah, I'm going to get the biggest corporations in the world, and I'm going to buy their first versions of their most popular characters, like Superman and Mickey Mouse, on the blockchain. Okay, that makes sense. Now again, at VCon, I met a lot of people that had a lot of Bored Apes. That is a very strong community, and those are the exception of the rule. General rule is that most of these NFT projects that are out there right now are probably going to go to zero. Bored Apes, CryptoPunks, a bunch of these other places, that have names that have beginnings in Web3, that were the beginnings. They are undoubtedly have a place in history. I'm hoping they pass the test of time. However, these stuff already has. So if you're taking a look, and again, this is just one fund in Singapore, and I don't even know if it's this fund that they're talking about. But another big piece of jerky. In the old school world, you have to do what is usually safe and what makes sense to people. I don't care. One second here. I don't care if something is a better idea. If it's complicated, it's going to be harder for people to understand and accept that. You could have a still good idea, maybe not as good as this one, but if it's simple, people will accept that a lot more. If you don't understand something, you don't trust it. If you don't trust it, you're not putting money into it. So all these, and again, this is one company in Singapore. You have dozens of other companies that will come in. And I'm talking about countries. You're going to definitely have dozens of other companies in general, like my two companies are in. The whales that are in this, some of it's through their own personal funds, some of it's through their company. They want to have, like, again, they would be president, CEO, CFOs, of these companies, but because again, we don't have KYB yet, but it is their business's funds that are in this. So this is, in my opinion, this is the tip of the iceberg. So again, just throwing that out there. Sean Grassmick says, I'm not in Miami, but Fort Lauderdale. It's right down the street. I think, was that like half hour? 45 minutes, give or take? OmiToken.eth says, Vivi's a business. They can do what they want with their NFTs. Some folks should learn how to act. LOL, yeah, agreed. Michael Campos says, current MCP points aren't being calculated correctly. Things will look different from the current calculations. Agreed. Watch Any Prey, how's it going? Says, we now have a Ready Player One style leaderboard. Let the games begin! Juice to be a master! Let's freaking go! I love you, man. Sean Grasmick says, I just bought my 1,001st comic book today. Oh, I am so behind. Oh, I need more. Oh, I can't wait. Sonny Solomon says, hey, bro, how are you? Question, OMI or R2D2? Ooh, if you're asking short-term or long, again, this is not financial advice. I don't know. Dashi, if you want to get OMI or R2D2, I would ask you, what is if it's short-term, probably R2D2. And which R2D2? Is it the Golden Moments or the scarcer one that looks like R2D2? Either way, Dashi. Both of them are great. Both of them will really do well over time. Short-term, I think both of them will outperform OMI. Long-term, however, yeah, OMI to the moon. I would actually feel safer for you, Dashi, if you were to just buy OMI, and then after OMI goes up, then you buy whichever one you want. Because if R2D2, both of them, let's say they 5x, and then OMI does like a 30x, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Millionaire T's, what's up, fam? Yo, what's up, Millie T's? I'm talking about. He says, what's he betting you 20K for? 1 cent? LOL. It went there in days back in 2021. Not financial advice, but that seems like a silly bet. Only takes a few bad apples to ruin a bunch. Yeah, I mean, listen, if people want to bet me, bet me. I'll do it. Oh, Millionaire T says, congratulations, OBL. Congratulations. Cool Mose, in my opinion, an investment in OMI is an investment in all VV collectibles. Agreed. It's in the same ecosystem. Scott Gladys says, was lucky enough to get the Elmont X Mona Lisa drop, even with all the problems. Also got the whitelist for Starry Night Van Gogh, and was blessed to get the mint through. Should be huge. Congrats, brother. Scott, that's amazing. You got the moves like Jagger. You got the good, oh yes, the warm hot tub. Hot tubs are needed. Hot, not hit. Hot tubs. I got hot. I might have these really fat thumbs and these really tiny letters. Sorry. Scott Gladys says Elmont X mints are in the low hundreds. That is pretty scarce. Good. That'll be good for the future. RM says some people got 2 Starry Nights, 150 and the 175. Damn. You were not lying. That is 325 mints total. That is not a lot. Vidimon says, Randy, you should consider getting Snoop Dogg's son Champ on your podcast. He's very knowledgeable on Cardano blockchain and NFTs, but I'm sure his awareness about VV, he can get eyeballs. I know somebody that is actually friends with Snoop Dogg's brother. I could get him on the podcast. I probably should. I really don't know much about him though. I'll keep y'all posted. I just don't want to ask this person a question that they've been asked a million times before, or at least regarding Snoop, and then obviously want to be respectful. You want to do whatever. I'll see. It's been brought to my attention before though. I'll keep y'all posted on it. Always, yep, lots of ways it can go. Guys, I did it. Reversing, reverse, Terry, reverse. I do have a couple of buy orders for OMI. I don't know if they'll fill. I hope they will. If they do, great. If not, no big deal. Brendan says, congrats, Scott Gladys. I can't wait for my delivery. Oh, you got yours too? Dope AF. And then let me go and... All right, so Guy Fox says, good luck. You win, we win. Hashtag OMI. Heart. Gotta send the hearts. Gotta send the love to my peeps. Okay. Let's try a message from the... Ooh, all right. We'll do that another day. Moving on here. Congrats, can't wait for my delivery. I think that's about it. Let's see if I have anything in the screenshots that we did not go over, that I could or should go over. And then, oh yeah, gamification. So gamification was supposed to be in Q4 of this year, in 2023. I'm going to say that's going to be at some point in 2024. Middle of the year or towards the end of the year. Oh yeah, like when you go in a hot tub, you don't go in naked. I mean, if it's your own personal hot tub, you could go in naked, but maybe. But I would say you would go in usually with a bathing suit on. You know, especially if it's a public one. No need to catch a case. Sonny Solomon says, "Thanks, bro. I'm in R2D2 golden moment, by the way." Okay. R2D2 golden moment. He's really great. I would say he could probably get up to $1,000 pretty easily. Let's take a. I haven't taken a look at his collectible in a while. I don't know what he's down to. Do you ever feel like a misfit? Everything inside you. I really hate that that it's C3PO on the cover, which R2D2 would be on the cover art for it. Not in a public hot tub. Yeah, R2 is the uncommon, of course, because he's more popular. 8,333. There's only less than 1% of them. He's a 409 now. Yeah, a lot of things have been rising too. So I would say that. I mean, listen, you put in $400 into this, and let's say he does a 10x, right? Let's say he does that 10x, and he gets to $4,000. Okay, at $4,000 at 8.5% fee already, you're looking at, okay, well, you're gonna have to get rid of, like $650. I don't want to say cool, but it is what it is. You have $3,350 left. Out of that $3,350, you take 10% off after you cash out, and then they take 10%. You have $3,000. You basically lose 25% of your investment, even when it goes up, and then you have taxes on top of that. Now, obviously, the taxes, those are going to be calculated either way, whether you sell crypto or you sell that. But yeah, I would just take, just because it's so much easier for OMI to go higher, because you're taxed twice when you sell. You sell with the percent fee, and then you get taxed again on that when you withdraw from Veve. So I think OMI is a much better ROI, in my opinion, not financial advice. Even though I obviously think R2D2 goes up a lot. Rafael Garcia says, OMI still needs a mascot. Oh, he does need, ow, my knee, does need a mascot. Huh. What are we going to do here? Mascot for OMI. Could be Dashy. We could have an OMI collar instead of a diamond collar. I think that could be cool. That could. I don't want to take the diamonds off Dashy, especially not the eyes. Oh, the eyes are so beautiful. Maybe a halo around Dashy. Oh no, Dash. What do you think? Yeah, same. All right. We'll talk about it. Iron Man LG says, "What's up, Randy? Yo, what's going on, Iron Man? Hope you're doing fine." Gladys has just got one original. Thanks. Rafael Garcia says, "If I were to make an OMI mascot, it would make OMI's little weasel cartoons. I would make okay. I mean, it would be an O, obviously, right? Because the O for OMI, the red circle. Oh, my hip. Would it have a gun? What would the characteristics be? Where would the mouth be? The mouth would be on the bottom, I assume, right? Unless that's where, I don't know. Maybe the mouth would go in the middle. It'd be very hard to consider. All I want to do is see you turn into a Super Saiyan, all I want. Super Saiyan. I always wanted to open this. This is my Alex Ross piece. Oh, it looks so good. I don't want to open it, though. I will get it framed at some point. There's another thing that I have to get framed that is going to go on the back wall, and that's going to be dope AF. That is the Predator Project stuff. OMI token that says Mario this week. Oh, you're looking at the right shirt. No, listen. Mario and Nintendo are fantastic, amazing licenses, and there were a lot that were announced this month. I would say we have a little while to go before that, because again, Japanese license. How many times are we as Americans, and just non-Asian people, Europeans as well, going to have these drops be available when the home country of the license doesn't have a chance to get it yet? It'd be hard. But again, gotta strike while the iron's hot, right? Mario movie coming out soon. Could happen. I am always a lowered expectations kind of guy. Oh god. I'm dying. Okay. I'm a lowered expectations kind of guy. So I'm just going to assume that we won't get it, even though if there's any platform that is going on, it's going on our platform. Unless they decide to do something themselves. We'll see. Sean Grassman says, man, I wish we can get Alex Gray artwork. I'm sure there's no artist outside our reach. Like, I'm positive that there's no artist outside our reach. We could probably get anyone. So, yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that'll probably be it for me, unless y'all want to watch me consume the rest of my Jack Link's jerky. Video is not sponsored, by the way. I don't take sponsorships. If someone offered me the right price, I probably would. But you'll never see me do a quid video. No, if they offer me 10K, I'll do a quid video. But they'd have to pay me in USDC. And I'd have to, I'd use half of it to buy OMI. Half of what's left to buy Veve stuff, and then I'll keep $2,500 for bills. That's my promise for y'all. Anyway, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comment's good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Bye. Meow, 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 meow. What? Got a comment? Right now, I was laughing. Me too. Meow, 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 Randy.